So EA have dropped the trailer for FC26 Career Mode. Today, I'll be going over it and be giving my opinions, likes and dislikes, and also any features you may have missed at first. So let's dive straight into the trailer.
There are a lot of new things coming to Career for FC26. A brand new way to play called Manager Live, with challenges that test your ability to recreate famous managerial achievements or complete themed objectives. An active manager market with sackings, caretakers, dynamic manager ratings and unique opportunities to take over at new clubs. An overhauled gameplay experience called Authentic Gameplay, tailored specifically to making Career realistic. The introduction of unexpected events based on the twists and turns of modern football. And an overhaul to analytics that equips you with deeper stats across different leagues and multiple seasons. Let's talk first about Manager Live, starting with all new challenges.
Alright, so Manager Live seems to be a bunch of preset challenges to take on before selecting a team in Career Mode. If we take a look at this challenge here, this really excites me. Starting a season on a points deduction really offers a challenge and would make the season so engaging throughout, as it would push you to see what position you can achieve come the end of the season. Earning rewards like retro kits for completing challenges is also a nice touch. However, completing a long challenge for just the United States kit is a bit underwhelming.
Think of these as careers centred around specific goals or storylines. We know our community already sets these types of challenges for themselves, crafting unique narratives by building careers around certain accomplishments. With Manager Live, you'll now be rewarded for reaching those goals and be inspired to take on new challenges and create new stories. You'll see a variety of challenges throughout the year. Some might be short, like navigating 5 pivotal matches at the end of a season, or take several seasons to complete, like recreating a historic triple promotion. Sometimes, you'll be asked to select a specific club or league to recreate an authentic accomplishment, or be given total freedom to choose your favourite club.
I hope there is a lot of challenges to complete. I don't want to get to Christmas, and I've already done all the challenges. Hopefully, there will be more challenges that will be put into the game with future title updates. I do, however, like the ability to choose any club to do the challenge with. You shouldn't have to be trapped playing with a specific team to complete certain challenges, so that's good.
Ensuring there's something for every type of player.
So quickly, I just want to point out here where it says youth facilities. Now, I don't know if this has a bigger picture to it, but maybe EA have implemented something new to the youth academy. Or on the other hand, it could just be something generic like new training grounds or something boring, but who knows.
You'll be able to have numerous challenges active at the same time, in addition to your other career saves. And if you've fallen in love with your team after you've reached your goals, you can simply continue playing that career.
That's pretty cool. There'd be nothing worse than completing a bunch of challenges and fall in love with your save and then having to quit because the challenge was complete and then be forced to pick new challenges with a different team.
When you complete a challenge, you'll progress along the season pass ladder, earning rewards across all game modes, including a variety of vanity items like retro kits.
Okay, so earning retro kits is definitely nice. But like I said previously, earning just one kit for a long-term challenge is a bit unrewarding. However, in this case, where you're rewarded a Napoli kit for being top of the table at Christmas as a short-term challenge is totally fair, in my opinion. Although, this particular challenge is restricted to just the top 5 leagues in Europe, which is a bit of a bummer.
And something we know you've been asking for, new kits for your Creator Club careers. You'll also earn rewards for an all-new mode, Manage a Career with Icons and Heroes, which gives you the opportunity to mix eras and manage some of the all-time greats. As you set up your career, you'll be able to fill your squad with any icon or hero that you've earned so far. And with the Ultimate Edition, you'll receive 3 more icons at launch to kickstart your careers.
Okay, this is massive for me. I've wanted this for absolute decades. I said I wanted icons and heroes on my wishlist video and thought it was a long shot, but it's finally here. This is brilliant news. We can finally make past and present teams inside of Career Mode. I'm already buzzing to hear what teams you guys are going to create. It looks like you earn the players through challenges, and then are able to add multiple icons and heroes to your squads. Very nice. I just wonder what age they will be set to.
Manager Market is another big innovation this year and something you've been keen to see introduced. You'll now be able to view every league to see which positions are open, how likely you are to be considered for that job, or even which managers are at risk, so you can target their club as a future opportunity. From here, you'll watch the manager carousel unfold, with managers getting the sack for poor form or failing club objectives. We're also introducing caretaker managers who oversee the role for a limited time after a departure, and with the right results, they'll even be able to earn the job on a full-time basis.
So the first thing I want to point out here is the hub. It looks very similar to FC25 in terms of the dark background. I would have preferred a brighter display, however I can deal with that as long as it's easy to navigate through the menus and doesn't have the god-awful delay again.
Clubs will appoint managers using the same principles that we see in football, approaching candidates with similar pedigrees and tactical styles. Manager movement won't be rare. In fact, it'll be about as common as it is in the real world. And while Manager Market will be your go-to place for all manager news and info, you'll also hear commentary as you enter matches that alert you to managers in trouble, making their debut, and more.
Heat's on the manager now.
Manager Market looks really promising. I really hope this means we now have the ability to apply for any job. It certainly looks like it. Hopefully, this means we can switch up our career saves and drop down a division to help secure a team to promotion or save a team from relegation. I'm just wondering, if a manager gets sacked, do they move to another vacant club or do they just leave the game entirely?
As we mentioned in our gameplay deep dive, Career now has its own dedicated gameplay experience called Authentic Gameplay, tailored specifically to deliver the immersive, true-to-football experience our career players want. In addition to refining the gameplay fundamentals, from goalkeeping and tackling to passing, pace and physicality, we've recalibrated a number of specific details to make Authentic Gameplay responsive, realistic and enjoyable.
So Authentic Gameplay is just a marketing thing, isn't it? It's just a rebrand of the simulation gameplay we have in FC25. I know a lot of you guys enjoy the slow pace, real life aspect of simulation gameplay, and I hope Authentic Gameplay brings everything to suit your needs. I personally like the faster gameplay, but each to their own.
Rebounds, blocks and bounces will all be governed by physics to create more authentic and sometimes unpredictable moments.
God, I hope this year we can finally make a decent tackle and come away with the ball and not just rebound straight to an opponent.
Your AI teammates will keep tighter defensive lines and be more compact in the midfield. Tackles, headers and corners will feel true to real-world success rates. Every detail has been geared towards that feeling of immersion, making sure that Authentic Gameplay lives up to its name and your feedback for how Career should play. And for those who prefer the feel of competitive gameplay...
So this is the gameplay I'll be choosing, unless I switch to manual controls, in which case, I think Authentic Gameplay is perfect for manual controls.
You'll still be able to toggle your career experience between the two different gameplay presets. Unexpected events also new this year, and like Manager Market, they're built to deliver more of the variety, excitement and unpredictability we see in real-world football. Each unexpected event will test you in different ways as a manager. Some events affect you financially. A budget malfunction could freeze your funds for a limited amount of time, or a new behind-the-scenes documentary at your club could leave you with fresh cash to spend. Other events affect your dressing room. A wage leak could cause unrest, or you could find yourself in a contract showdown with a star player. Each unexpected event is an opportunity to step up and make the right choices to navigate whatever comes your way. It's important to note, however, that unexpected events are optional. When you start a career, you'll be able to choose how frequently they happen or turn them off entirely.
Okay, so unexpected events. I don't know, I feel it's just a bit cheesy. I feel like it doesn't happen enough in real life, and definitely not to a point where you have to change your squad around. I don't know, each to their own really. You may really like this feature, and I can understand why, but I'm glad that there is an option to turn unexpected events off. Sticking with this screen, there are a few settings that look interesting. Deeper simulation, I wonder what that could be. And also, the option is there to turn Youth Academy off? Interesting. Now for points deduction, I wonder what the maximum amount of points you can deduct before a season. I'd like to see a maximum of 30 for a sweet relegation battle.
We've overhauled stat tracking this year based on your feedback.
Okay, this must be the deeper simulation setting.
You'll now be able to see in-depth data for up to 5 leagues of your choice, from top goal scorers and assist makers, to match ratings, clean sheets and more. And you can assign scouts as you look through the data, so you don't miss out on players you discover through the analytics. Now, data from the previous year will also be available, allowing you to identify trends and track progress.
So this is a nice little feature. Looks like you can select other leagues to have the same detailed simulation as the league you're in. I feel this feature will be great for when you get deeper into your seasons and regens start appearing into the game and you can track generated players. Because let's face it, we already know what real life players and future stars are good. This feature is restricted to just 5 leagues of your choice, so a bit of a disappointment on that front, but still, a nice addition. Okay, well, that's the end of the trailer. I've got to be honest, I really like what I've seen, some nice new features in there. The game does look promising, in my opinion. The standout for me is the ability to earn and add icons and heroes to our career mode saves. And the challenges in Manager Live look really fun and engaging. The manager market and the analytics overhaul look very promising. However, there are a few things I'm concerned about. One is that the more features that get added, the more likelihood of glitches that come with them. Then we'd be waiting ages for a title update for EA to fix. Secondly, nothing was mentioned regarding the Youth Academy in the trailer. I did want to see a few features added to the youth setup, but the trailer has left me twiddling my thumbs on this subject. And lastly, is playstyles. Again, there was nothing in the trailer mentioning how we could have the possibility to gain new playstyles and playstyle pluses for our players. I was really hoping EA was going to add a feature which let us earn playstyles through development, but it looks unlikely, but I'm still hopeful there will be some way of earning playstyles. But all in all, the game looks good, but drop your thoughts in the comments section. I'm very interested to hear your opinions. Drop a like on the video and consider subscribing if you're new to my channel. I'll catch you in the next one.